Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. Yesterday, the Nigerian army came up to uh, accuse IPOB as being behind what happened to those two military men who were taken off this war abruptly on their way to Imo State. And they said that they are going to identify those who are behind that act and bring them to book. That's the perpetrator of that act. And they pointed their finger at ESN and also IPOB. But then IPOB have decided to step out to um, speak because as at now it's very important for them to speak out just to declare their stand in respect to the accusation, and let me call it allegation level against them. We're going to be listening to this in a jiffy, but before we do that, if you're not subscribed, please do well to hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, says it is not responsible for the murder of a military couple on transit to Imo State a few days ago. Can be recalled that the soldier master warrant officer MWO Audu M. Linus retired and Private Gloria Matthew were beheaded on Saturday on their way to Imo State for their traditional marriage. The Nigerian army had, in a statement on Tuesday, accused the secessionist group and its militant wing, the Eastern Security Network, of being responsible for the crime. The Army Director of Public Relations, General Onyema Nwachukwu, in a statement expressed anger over IPOB's alleged inability to spay a Southeasterner. However, a statement by IPOB spokesperson Emma Powerful denied the allegations, saying they could not have heard their daughter describing the incident as abominable. The statement accused the Nigerian Army and the Department of State Services, DSS, of killing the military couple. According to the statement, and it reads, it said, "We therefore wish to place on record that IPOB has no hand in the said atrocity, which is an abominable act in Igbo tradition. No true Igbo will hurt an in-law, how much more a married daughter Ada in Igbo land. Even the ancestors will avenge such wickedness. We cannot kill our sister who is about to marry, but those who take her out were those Nigerian government and its security agencies, especially the military and the DSS, created to demonize IPOB and ESN. These agents of death, some of whom we have made their identity public severally, are behind the killing of these soldiers, not IPOB or ESN operative. Those were the words coming from the group, that's IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra. Nigerians have really reacted to it because if we must align with the truth, what happened some few days ago broke a lot of people's heart, and it was a way of over militarizing it, because we all know that the Nigerian army will not stop until they get to the bottom of this incident. Those who were behind it, those who carried out that act, it was a dastardly act, and apart from just taking them out, the fact that the process of the pains and everything was unbelievable. It's something that nobody in the world can support it. If it was a case of just it was maybe a gunshot or something, a different ball game. Someone will say maybe they were exchanging, but going that extra mile, I mean, it was unbelievable, and that's why it's very good for them to step out, talking about IPOB, to make their position known about it, because sometimes when they do things like that, they do accept it that they are the ones behind it. But right now, with what we have seen, they have come out to speak. But they say it's actually DSS that are trying to demonize them. That's why they are doing that, and that is a food for thought. Someone here says, "Let the military work with intelligence like other foreign military, not like thought to avoid killing of innocent people." Another person here says, "Since you have acknowledged that killing an in-law and first daughter is abomination in Igbo land, yet your group are doing it with impunity, may the ancestor of the land avenge this killing upon a million people who have hand or supported the act. Another one here says a particular group is notable for taking out human beings like a dog. It's possibly that hard work to discredit IPOB. I don't see any Southeasterner is bold enough to carry out such act on a fellow human being. Only the repentant Boko boys does that, and since they are recruited to the military, the possibility cannot be ruled out that they are the perpetrators. Maybe or maybe not. Just thinking aloud. Someone just wrote there on a motor show. And another person here says, he said, this news is not good. It's IPOB that took out those people. You people should not come here and talk nonsense on social media. It's the Igbo that killed them. They don't even pity their in-law and their daughter. This one here says, and when they are labeled as a group that carry out terror, some people will open their wide mouth to defend them. The soldier you people took out, none of them is from there. One is a Yoruba or your most hated Hausa Fulani uh, Muslim. You people kill your own person just to show the level of hate that is in your heart. This one here says, whosoever that did that act, God will bring super judgment on them. Now, a person here say evil politicians behind the killing. But those two people, when you say it is politicians that are behind the killing, I don't understand. These are just two normal people. They are not generals, just two normal army officers. So how would politicians say they should take them out? It makes no sense. Someone here say it's not IPOB that killed them. If they say it's IPOB, they should bring an evidence. It is a sacrilege to take out an in-law in Igbo land. The way things are going now, let's be real to ourselves. Do we really respect that thing called in-law and all of that? People don't respect those things again. When they are carrying out whatever acts they are carrying out, do they ask, are you an in-law, before they carry out the acts? If they do it to their own, I'm talking about these UGM guys who are giving reasons. We don't know who they are, but they give reasons for whatever thing that they do. If they would do it and they don't give a hoot about who is concerned, what is in-law? In-law is nothing now. I'm telling you. If monarchs, people who we all know that before they did what they did with them in terms of anointing them for that position, there were a lot of traditional things, right, that we carry out, and someone will take them out without struggle. Is it in-law? What is in-law? Maybe if I can deal with my brother, is it in-law? Those stories of in-law, it was then. No, I don't know how it is now. However, my candid advice is that proper investigation should be carried out, so that at the end of the day, we don't end up injuring people who are not guilty of anything, because that alone can spell doom on a nation. Proper investigation should be carried out, and the perpetrators brought to book. You understand? And IPOB too should fasten their belt, to also help out if there's any way. I saw something today on social media where they were able to collect back a particular car that was taken from someone. I mean, that's a good one. I saw it. I was like, I'm impressed. This is pointed to the fact that they're truly protecting their people. If they can march out, look out for these people. Even if you mean call the military, tie them down on the road and leave them there and go your individual way. Let the military come pick them up. It will be quite reasonable, and that will go an extra mile to exonerate IPOB that they were not actually behind it. That's where we would like to leave it. Go to our comment section. Let's interact.